All right, hello everyone. So today, Tuesday, let's take a look. Now, Monday, yesterday was a swing day for gold. Okay, that was a high done. Obviously, I started doing the video later on. When I was doing the video, the price was around here. I said you could buy here as an intraday and push it up into this zone. I said you have to cover the trade here for sure. Okay, because that was the opening price, as you can see. So the market went up, big down. That was a trading hour. This was trading hour zones there, as you can see, and then the market flushed down. So if you sold here as well, fine. But if you bought here, you needed to cover that trade. Okay, so it's not rocket science there. And then, as you can see, the market fell back in there. Now, until the next swing day, we can still carry on going down. As you can see, we've got room here, 2,545, 2,550, I guess, and even all the way down into that green rectangle here, which, as you can see, the goodbye kiss zone plus the demand zone. And if I do this, okay, that's the channel top there. Okay, you can see the channel top there. What I'm going to do is get rid of this. Okay, because we're not there yet. So we still have room to come down into that 2,550 zone and even maybe into the 2,500 zone. Okay, and that's basically it. All right. Now, there's a gap here. So if it goes up into this line, then selling here at trading hours to push down is okay. The market has a gap here. If it comes down first on our next swing day, we're going to look for an up move from down here or slightly lower. And if it's on our swing day, we'll take both wherever it lands. Let's get to euro dollar. Euro dollar. Yesterday was a swing day. I said you could wait out on this one. It's not a problem because, as you know, we've got a few days stacked up. You can still wait, but this is actually a good day simply because, let's do this. Now, last week, okay, last week was a Thursday swing day. Okay, the market fell down, as you can see there. This week we've got Monday. Today is also a swing day. And if you also want to wait for today to end, you're welcome to do so. If you want to enter, you're also welcome to do so. Now here we've got goodbye kiss 29, 1.0405. 1.04, .05 is there. So the market has room to push down. That's your daily pivot closing gap. So if you want to sell further, should you sell? Well, look, let's be logical about it. On the one hand, if you take a look at your weekly, let's take a look at that actually. Remember our overall long-term approach. There is room here and the market came down and I said it's got room to come down, okay? Even a little bit more room here. It could still do it to close this gap, but this is a viable zone, all right? And we've known that from the monthly chart already. So this still has a bit of room to come down and it could dip down, and if it does, great. If it doesn't, that's also fine. Today, you're going to have to take into account two things, okay, from an astro perspective. So take them into account. And what you can do this week on the swing days with the euro dollar is also going, oh come on, going on the swings here as well. Okay, you don't have to rush it though. You don't have to rush it. You can wait till the end of today as well for this one, or you can wait for, let me take a look. You can wait if you want till the New York session. Okay, one little period looks good. In the morning, that's 10:30 my time. Okay, but for the rest, you can just wait for New York. All right, so with the euro dollar, we're looking to turn around in the swing days. Okay, you get my drift. We're looking to turn around in the swing days and push up. Okay, just being a little careful because we still might dip down and close some gaps and come into this manipulation bar. It's tapped into that manipulation bar, which is this one, as you can see. Right, but in any case, it could still do another dip down. So we've got another swing day plus today. You can wait and be patient if you want. It's not a problem. Okay, let's go to SB 500. Yeah, SB 500 on the daily. Today is a swing day, all right, for the indices. So today, looking to sell highs is okay. On the daily, if it heads up into 6,072, you could do that. Okay, 6,072 is all the way up there. Okay, it might not come there. Why? Because that's your monthly PST, remember? SP 500 monthly, LCL1, 6,020, and yesterday, 6,020. All right, so there you go, and that was your trading hour there. So that, and within 45 minutes, it's a 15-minute bar, it does that and then sells off. Nice and easy. Let's refresh this. And we're on the daily pivot, opening, closing, all stacked up together. If in New York we're up somewhere, then you can sell off. Okay, also selling off from this zone, not a bad idea. Okay, so during your trade hours, you can also do that, no problem at all. The first hour is 8:15, which is going to be 7:15 here actually. Okay, there. And then we've got, like I said, that 10:30, which is going to be 9:30 here. There. All right, so there you go. So pushing it further down, it's not a bad idea. The market still has room to come down. Okay, impulse going up, selling into here, I think is also fine. Now this, you have to take less risk here. You can't just go all in, right? Sometimes I hear such stuff, it's disturbing. This is the middle of a channel. Remember what we learned in technical analysis. Middle of the channel is always chop zone, and everybody loses money there. Okay, so you have to be careful. If it's going to be a swing day for us, which it is, then we need to measure in what the next swing day is. Okay, so you got to understand there are two swing days here. So this is one. So I'm happy to sell the highs because we've been going up to push down. So having said that, okay, doing that, you've got to mark in your levels, cover the trade. And on the weekly, as you can see, there's room to go in both places. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell it off at the trading hour from the highs with tight stop losses, including this zone is okay, or stop sweep after Asia is okay. So there's a bit of a gap here. If it stop sweeps, sells off, that's also fine. Okay, let's take a look at Dow Jones and NASDAQ and Bitcoin. Okay. So let's hop on Dow Jones. Now with Dow Jones, remember we had some levels up here yesterday, and that's all good. The market is going to have a swing day. Now this looks a bit, this is looking better because we're on a PST level at 73.44876. Okay, so 44876 is pretty much there. All right, so this zone's a resistance, and on the weekly as well, we've got the 70, 44,966. This zone. So this is a sell zone. If we are up here during trading hours, we can sell this, okay? Because the swing day, we're up, channel top, selling down is okay, right? So I don't mind doing that. On the daily, 43,405. 43,405 is way down there, but we can put that down as a target. 43,405, because tomorrow, okay, it may not get here until tomorrow or the next swing day. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're going to update that tomorrow. On the weekly, we're right there. So this zone is too far down. And on the monthly, as you can see, the trend is still up, and away. Okay, so what we have to do is, because it's a swing day for an intraday trade, we can take a short from the highs. Right? Remember, we've got news coming up. So we've got news plus Thursday, Friday. Remember, holidays in the US. So if it goes up or from the highs, selling at trading hours, I don't think is a bad idea. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. I guess it'll be the same old thing. Pretty much with NASDAQ as well, as you know, we're expecting to go up into that 37.5 and the filling gap zone. So if that is done, that'd be great. Yes, thank you. There you go. All right. If you're following NASDAQ, you should have been on top of your game. See, that's what I'm talking about. Market coming in, look on the daily, see that filling the gap right there. What was that? 29.64. 29.64. All right. And then that's the sell off. Oh, that's 440. Yeah, that's 435. Okay, wow, this is the up move here. See, this is the up move, so the market went up from here into the zone and then sold off. 10 past 6 is that bar there. Impulse, that's the up move. And then going into 10:30, before 10:30 we've got 6:10, 7:10, 10 past 7 is there, so the market dipping down, and then we've got that 9:30 here. Okay, 9:30 there. All right, so that we didn't have this hour, we had this hour though. All right, so we had the up move there at 2:30 here. Right, 2:30 and 4:30, which is right there. Okay, so from here the market, boom, goes right up into the top. Now I did say don't muck around with this, because I said you only want to sell if it's a trading hour and if it closed the gap, and it did close the gap. So today, what can we do? Today, if the market goes up, we can sell off. Okay, if the market does go off, we can sell off. You can wait for this for tomorrow as well. Why? Because the goodbye kiss at 52 is 26.82. Right there. 26.82. is there. All right. So just above there, the market's coming to. So if you still want to sell at trading hours, selling is not a bad idea, because we said if we close this, we can sell. Today is a swing day for the indices. So two things: we can either sell the highs because we kind of pushed up there, came into the discount zone, now selling down again is not a bad idea. So that's one thing. Okay. The other thing is you wait for the US session, let it retest, and then sell off again. 64 you got to keep on the radar, which is 21,147. 21,147. It's a bit up there. But if during US session, like we're up here, I don't mind selling from this zone. No gaps here, nice and clean. This is good to also sell at trading hours down. Okay. So on all the indices, at trading hours from the highs, selling is not a bad idea. You got to make sure you cover your trades at these levels. The weekly pivot is usual. Okay. So if you learn from me, you know where to cover the trades as well. But these levels are good to cover them because they're like magnets. They pull them in. Now, Bitcoin, as you know, yesterday was a swing day, and I did say you can sell the highs because we're on the highs. Okay, so selling the swing day, nice and easy. Also on this one, last Wednesday, was it right? So that's Monday. That's Friday, and Wednesday is there, correct? Okay, so Wednesday we had the big up move, and then yesterday swing day, pushing it down. Okay, so what to do? Well, this it could dip down back into here where they bought before, which is fine. So buying the lows here at swing days to push up, I think is okay. If you're going to buy and hold though, you got to wait. For the intraday traders, buying these lows are okay. Selling a retracement into filling the gap here at 95,774 is okay. 95,774. So around here. Okay. So this is also okay. If it goes above this, it can, because there's a gap here. All right. But this zone, it should break above that. It's actually done it. Why? Because it's going to want to clean the stops out. Okay. And that's what it's done. It kind of done that. If we go back up here or slightly higher, closing this gap at a trading hour, and if you want to sell, it's okay to do so if you're going to be an intraday trader on that. Okay. Right. Like I said, if you're an investor in Bitcoin and you're buying and holding, you've got to do it when it comes down. Okay. So that's that.